Well, it's another day here at Casey's TCG Haven, and in the last episode we managed to get the tournament shelf up and running, and that brings me into what I want to do today, as I think it's time we start working towards actually hosting a tournament of our own, which kinda means completely revamping the shop. So I want to go ahead and box up a bunch of these tables for now, and what's the place button? Q is the place button. I've been playing some supermarket simulator in my free time, and the buttons are very different on that game, so I'm always, when I switch from one to the other, the old buttons tend to kick in. Clear that. We want to move that and get all of these boxed up and over in this room.
Enjoying the content? Then consider subscribing. Leave us a like, and if you're feeling extra generous, support us on Patreon so we can buy some Scooby snacks. Thanks!
Now with the tables out, we can start to move in some of the actual stock. And it's probably a good idea to start with the good old booster packs first, and I'm thinking we'll likely run these along this wall just as you sort of come into the door here. And thankfully it does seem like we're stocking this place, so that's not too bad. Next up, we want to move over the booster boxes, as I want to turn this section, I talked about this in the last episode, I want to turn this section into the main store while using the larger section in here to go ahead and build out for more tables, because I think tournaments are going to be a great source of income. Yeah, and so what we can do is we can continue moving over the board games. Now when it comes to the board games, I'm actually going to rotate them around. So we've got the card sleeves facing the cards, and we've got the board games facing the wall. And then I don't think I put it in here. Oh yes, I did. I put the dice in here. Maybe we get some more of these shelves for the dice and we start thinking about getting rid of these units. That might be a good idea. So I'm thinking we can buy 4 of these. And if we open them up, we can likely fit them just about here opposite these. And then we can always push this back as and when we get the... Does that look lower? No, that doesn't look lower. We can always push them back as and when we expand this room. But the reason that I want to turn this one into the main gaming room is because the tables produce passive income, whereas the store, the stock, don't really provide that passive income, and there's only so much stock we can stock anyway, whereas the tables, the more tables we had, the more passive income that we get, and the more that we can have in tournaments as well. And it costs less money to actually upgrade this store than it does to upgrade this one. So I definitely feel like having this store as being the one that has most of the items in it is probably going to be beneficial to us. But ideally what I would like is that keeps snapping to the wrong place. Yeah, it keeps snapping there. Why does it snap? No snap. Okay, let's move you to no snap. Ideally I would like you to go there, place, so that I can put the plushes or at least something at the bottom of each of these aisles. So what I'm thinking is we can do this. Nope, snap into place there. Yeah, there we go. We can snap into place like that. And this does almost... Actually, it properly lines up. But it shouldn't do because, like... Yes, it's a tad bit off. So we want to make sure that that's all done. Let's sort that out first. OCD and me, you know, got to have that perfect. Although, now I'm thinking about it, maybe we reorganize this again. Like, if we were to put one there like so, then move this one here, then just urge all the others over a bit, we can piece together something that looks like this, which, honestly, I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, and so what if we tried something a little bit different? Yeah, and position them back there like so, we can position the decks opposite them and still keep those avenues. So the renovations in here have mostly been carried out. I want a double shelf to go there and there, but there's no items that we need to sell to put on them yet, so I'm not wasting the money on it. We've got a little avenue here that I'm still going to keep this door closed. I wish we could remove that door entirely, but I don't think that we can. Like, I don't see it in here, and I also don't see it in here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be here, unfortunately. But we can now expand this shop, which is cheaper, and utilize it to our advantage. We've got these, which, you know, I want to box up and sell. We might get a little bit of money for this. Alrighty, confirm. We got 75G for that. That wasn't a lot, was it? No. Can we pick it up, please? Thank you. Confirm. There we go. Now, when it comes to the main store, let's just find the booster packs here. Do I not have one for the other booster packs? I thought I did. I thought we had one row. Oh, no, that's what I've done. Okay, yeah, I need one more for the Destiny booster packs. We've got the decks. We've got the protective sleeves. I mean, that's okay. Let's grab the... No, not those ones. Let's grab the booster boxes. We'll leave roughly a gap here. Actually, we can actually leave an exact gap. So someone left a comment that says it gives them anxiety with me having my back against the window. So I'm no longer going to have my back against the window. We're going to change it up a little bit. Yes, I'm thinking we'll put the stock back here. We can move our card opening machines in here for now. Put them up against this wall. We'll also grab our bulk stock and we'll put that next to the card opening machines. That just makes sense to me. Put it, yep, snap in. Okay, snap in. Nope. Okay, you don't have to snap in. Just place. Just place. Against the wall, preferably. Yeah, that. Nope, I clicked. I definitely clicked. Nope, click. There. Go there. That leaves us with this. So we can go ahead and we could just pop an air freshener down there, an air freshener down there like we want. And I'm thinking what we do is we set up the card tables, at least these ones, as like a little avenue for them to walk down as they come in. So they'll come in here. They'll walk down here. We've got 3 of these, which we'll have over here. And then we'll have this as the actual store. So we can open this up. And we can go ahead and start putting tables in now. How do I want to put these tables? And while this definitely looks good, I feel like we're missing some space. We definitely can include one more table over here. And I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, this is so awkward to move. Maybe we have the checkout counter. Oh, it's not going to fit. It's just a tad too big to push up against the wall. We would need to bump these over a little bit, which I don't think I can do. Like, yeah, we're fully up on this side. And I believe, like, if we go to our expansions and we buy the next expansion, that's going to... Oh, it's going to push it over in this direction. Okay. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Okay. Can I just annoy people even more? No, we're not going to do that. That's just going to be a massive pain in the rear end for sure. I think for now, we won't be able to get another table in there. We might be able to get one in over here. What is the next expansion going to cost us? Like, it's usually not too much more. 2,100. Okay, we could just about manage that. So we probably want to get this wall pushed back a little bit more so we could put our cashier checks over there. Because I did buy a second one over here. I did buy 2. I didn't even realize I got an additional one of this that I haven't opened yet. So we could go ahead and just at least put this down. There's no stock to go on it, but it's down. Yeah, I did buy a second cashier checkout, but I'm beginning to think now we just don't have the place for it. And I don't have enough for the tables now. I could buy one more table. So all of this to make more room to buy more tables, and we managed to fit one more table in. So is the life of a gamer. All the hard work doesn't really pay off in the end. We might be able to squeeze that in, but oh yeah, just about squeezed that in. Okay, so that's 8. We could go ahead and manage event. Auto table number. Yeah, this was auto. Nope, don't clear. Auto. So now we can set up the registration. And we're going to have 16 players. And the entry fee I'm going to put at $150. Which 16 times 150 is 2,400 that we could potentially make in profit. So let's start the registration for that. I don't know exactly how this is going to work, if these tables can now be used by passive customers, or if we have to wait until we get 16 players signed up before we can start the tournament. I've never done a tournament before, so this is all new to me. Although I am wondering, now that we've got a little bit more space, why don't we put the tournament shelf over there? And then I could set this cashier checkout up. Ah, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. And we might be able to squeeze it in here. I know it's a little bit tight quarters over here. That's not too big of a deal. And we've got 2 workers, so we can go ahead and sign their jobs now. This guy is going to restock card as his primary task. Yep. And then he's also going to restock shelf as his secondary task. No, don't fill up the ones with no label. You, on the other hand, are going to man the counter as your primary task and restock shelf as your secondary task. And no, don't do the ones without a label. And now we should be able to open for the day. And oh yeah, I need to buy one for here so that I can actually put the missing packs on it. Okay, which counter do you want? Oh, you're going to take this one. Of course, you take the one that I'm at. I'm hoping that customers can still purchase items from in there. Although, now I'm thinking about it, I haven't actually got any packs in here. 488, 300 and whatnot. Quick fill. Just fill all of that up. 763 cards. I don't think today was the day that we needed to worry about grading. That was yesterday. Yep, it was indeed. And, well, now we're on here. We can also serve. It does seem like they are paying and buying. Let's have a little look at the tournaments. We've got one registered. Okay, so it looks like they can still play even though registered for a tournament. So that's actually good. That's good. One registered, but they didn't pay. Ooh, graded card. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see sold. $500. I appreciate that. 534. There we go. Enjoy. Thank you very much, ma'am. I do appreciate that. So, I need to check. Did I pay the bills? I did not know. Okay, let's pay the bills. I've got to pay the salary of the workers as well. And then I'm going to focus, I think, profits at the moment on upgrading the size of the store. The more players we can get in here, the more that we can make up for the passive income. I think this was a good call to switch the stores around. And I actually want to address the comment that said that it gives some anxiety when I have my back to the window like this. Like, I totally understand that. I apologize that I didn't respond to your comment in time. It looks like it was posted quite a few days ago. I just didn't see it. I am so sorry. It did not show up in my feed, so I didn't see it. I actually had to go onto the video to see the comments when I was trying to get a screenshot for something. And then I saw the comment. I was like, oh, right, fair enough. I missed it. So I do apologize. I try to respond to as many comments as I can that I think warrant my response. There are some, like when I've done the video where I show you how I make money in this game pretty quickly. There are some people who are also sharing like hints and tips in there about how they make money. And I feel that's more for the viewer to see than me to be responding to. There are some good tips in there that I am reading and taking on board. But at the same time, I feel like I favorite them and like them. But they're mainly there to help people out in ways to make money. Because, you know, when you play a game, there's never really one way to play a game. There's usually multiple ways of playing the game. And everybody kind of has their own way of playing it. And it's nice to have a change of pace in here and a change of view. As we're usually typically just staring at our stock shelves. Now we get to see the people in action. 1, 2, 7, there we go. And they're all coming down. I feel like we probably want to do something with the card machines. I would ideally like those in front of us here. And then the tables behind them. But that's a future problem. Partway through the day, I did decide to pick up that missing warehouse shelf that we've got. So now that we do have those, we can start putting the new booster packs on here, as I don't actually have a place for them. I thought I did, but it turns out I don't. And so, after one day, we've already got the registration is full for the tournament. One day, the registration is full. We got every single person that we need for this tournament. So, how do I even go about running it? That's my question. I'm not entirely certain. We lost a lot of money today, but we did do upgrades. We bought a couple of licenses, I believe. Oh. Here we go. Round 1. Does it show you anything in here? Registration is full. We got round 1. We got the tournament. Okay, first things first, I need to do a bit of stock checking. Because we are running out of some of the booster packs. Yeah, as well as the system gate and the Mafia game. Mafia works here. This meant that our shelves were mostly stocked of all of the things that we were keeping in them. So despite opening up, I can't actually open the store with this one here. That makes sense though. I guess we might have to make a small adjustment over here by the window. But that's okay. We can open on in and let the tournament begin. I think anyway. Registration full. And I don't know how we go about doing it. Manage event. This is just the regular current game event. Aha! Here we go. All the players' faces are in. They're at their assigned player tables, I believe, anyway. Let's see. Round 1. Oh, sir, you can't be in here smelling. Ever since we moved this, it's not getting all of you. I may put the cashier check back against the window. Yeah, I'm sorry, my dude. I know you don't like it. It gives you anxiety, but at the same time, this just might not be working. Or maybe we put them, like, down here. That might be a good idea. Like, putting them down here and then watching them over there. That could work. I want to see what happens to the telly after the first round. We've got all the players in. Oh. Those are finished. These guys want to trade. Let's go see what they want first. Yeah, I typically buy graded cards. But I'm not paying, like, above market price for it, so... Oh, you accepted that. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not trading that. Sorry, dude. Oh. We've got winner and lost. Oh, another loss there, unfortunately. Win. They're doing well. I imagine they've now paid because we've gotten a lot of money all of a sudden. We didn't have that much before, so we'll pay all our bills. That's going to make us broke. But yeah, the first tournament. I might start offering graded cards as a reward, as opposed to selling them. That way we could charge a higher price. This guy's smelling up the joint. That's all they ever do, come in here smelling. We might need that better air freshener because for some reason they're walking straight past one of them. One of them isn't getting it. Are you out? Nope, you're in. I think they should get got by both no matter where they go. If they go there, they should get hit by this one. Let's do that one like that. Maybe that'll burst them as they come in. If we have it in that direction, might do a little bit better. I think we ought to help out on the checkout for a little bit. Now, I did spend 525 quid on a card, though. Thank you very much for that. It looks as though we are up to round 3. We've got this guy winning. He's won. Match win, 2-2. Oh, I don't know what this OMW is or OO. Yeah, I don't understand what alpha this is, but he's winning, look. Yeah, 6 points. This guy's got 6 points as well. Almost, he's got the identical score, actually. So I wonder why this guy's ahead. Well, sir, you certainly bought a lot. I wish you the best of pulls. Hopefully you get some good cards in there. $297 is your total. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, you pulled that and you want to trade it. Oh, I'm tempted, but I'm going to say no. I don't really feel like spending $2,000 right about now. Instead, I'll sell a starfish. There you go. You're wanting to trade? No, sorry, I won't make that trade. Okay, where's my employee gone? There's people awaiting at your checkout. I'm not paying you to go on a break. This is TCG Card Factory, Card Shop Simulator. There's no mandatory breaks here. Oh, he's back. He heard me. No mandatory breaks allowed. The tournament's still going on. It's doing really well. We've got still this guy with glasses in first place. I don't think he was in first place last time. Look at that, 4 out of 4 wins. What was that, 4 wins, 4 losses? No, I think that's 4. Match win ratio, 4 out of 4. Of course it is. These guys have won 3 out of 4. Well, it seems like the first, second, and third place have already taken their prizes. And there we have it. The last one has cleared out. Time to go ahead and end the day. We had a few dissatisfied customers. We always do. I think it's down to those that I don't trade with when I turn them away. There's just some people that are asking way too much, way too high above market price, and they won't accept a lower price. So, there we go. We now move over to day 60. It's hard to believe that it's been 60 days. And we now have a new tournament that we can set up. No, not there. Here we could set up a new tournament. Unfortunately, I don't have these 3 cards anymore. We got rid of those, so I'm going to have to find out some more cards to get. Today is also a grading day, so we'll go ahead and check those out as well. Oh, they were nice. Look at those 8s, 9s, 10s. Oh, brilliant stuff. That's exactly what we wanted to see. We'll send some more up for grading well, a little bit later on. But this is also where I'm going to be bringing this episode to a close. We hosted our first tournament. It went well. We made a bit of money off of it. It was fantastic. I want to host another one. I think tournaments are going to be a great way to make some money. We got to figure out what cards we are going to put in here. That registration filled up within a day, so I feel very high about charging more than 150 per seat. I think that would be a good idea. We can also knock down this wall and this wall and get another row of tables in, meaning we could get even more people and charge even more for the next tournament. So that's definitely something that we're going to be moving on to in the next episode. But I also want to get the Destiny licenses unlocked because there's still some booster packs and whatnot we're missing. There's also room for us to put down some more of the items, such as the binders and whatnot. So there are quite a few more licenses that I want to get, but for right now I'm focusing on the tournaments as it's just a lot of passive income. So as I always say, if you have enjoyed this video, please do consider leaving it a like and hit subscribe. It's super important for small YouTubers to get all of those likes, comments, and subscriptions that we can. It really helps out and it goes a long way, letting YouTube know that, hey, this video was entertaining to at least somebody. I know I enjoyed making it. And for today, I have given you the best of me.